Welcome to Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK's High School Basketball Game of the Week, presented by WellSpan Sports Medicine, the official healthcare and sports medicine provider of the York Revolution. High school basketball plays here on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports. Bringing you the best of the York Adams League all season.
Three for the lead. Up off the back of the rim and it falls in. That's it. The DeLone Catholic Squirettes have won the state championship.
Now let's head out to the action for the Game of the Week, presented by WellSpan Sports Medicine, right here on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Good afternoon, everyone, from Giant Center here in Hershey. Welcome to another day of District Championship Hoops. Our coverage presented by WellSpan Sports Medicine, and up first in boys 4A, it's the Eastern York Golden Knights, the Big Spring Bulldogs, as these two teams meet for District Gold. Hi again, everybody. Daryl Henry alongside Dean Gamber. Welcome to our playoff coverage presented by WellSpan Sports Medicine and the Flying Feet Sports Shoes pregame show. And guess what? At the last minute, we got this game added to the GameTimePA YouTube video stream as well. So video of this one is also available. And Dean, this is a matchup in boys 4A that was a little twisty-turny for these teams to get here. Both had to pull off some upsets. Eastern, the 5 seed, and they're the home team because Big Spring is the 6 coming into this matchup. Both had storied runs and big wins on the road to get here.
Yeah, probably not too many times you see a 5 seed and a 6 seed in the district finals, but like you said, both teams go on a run and get a couple upsets. They start believing in themselves, and here we are. It should be a good one.
Eastern 17-8. They finished 3rd place in Division II, and they struggled on the road. They were dominant at home, but I think it goes without saying they're playing their best ball of the year right now. They gave Central a run for their money in the league quarterfinals, and then, of course, what they've done in districts. And it's interesting. We're going to hear from Troy Sowers coming up, but you know, new coach, new system. They also had a new key player, Justin Strasbaugh, and maybe it took a while, but things have started to click.
Yeah, like you said, new coach, new system. Kind of takes a while to get their footing, and Coach Sowers is a veteran. He's been around in a lot of postseasons too, so he knows what it takes, and good for them and great for the team to be here.
For the program, for the school, they have won this championship 3 times. The most recent was back in 2010 when Andrew Nicholas was a junior on that team. They were up here again the following year, lost. They are here for the first time since 2016. For Big Spring, meanwhile, Dean, this is totally uncharted territory for them. They're going for their first ever district title. Their only other final was in 1963. They've got their first ever state berth. They got their most wins since the mid-90s. They're 19-5. And the game that they had to win to get here on Tuesday night might be one of the all-time great district playoff games anywhere ever. They were down 11 in the final 2 minutes and somehow came back to win at Fleetwood. Now, they needed Fleetwood to miss almost every free throw they took, but still, down 11 in the final 2 minutes. Are you serious? They got a 62-61 win to get here.
Yeah, you don't win too many of those, but credit to them for not giving up. And even if you get the other team to miss some free throws, you still got to execute on your end, and they obviously did that. So congratulations to them, and good for them for being here as well.
Yeah, they are an offensive juggernaut when they're shooting from the outside. Aiden Sally in that game on Tuesday night had 34. He's averaging 22.3. He had half of his 34 in the 4th quarter on Tuesday night, including 4 threes in the final 2 minutes in that unreal comeback. So it's Eastern and Big Spring, the Golden Knights, going for the first potential York Adams League title here today. The York Suburban Girls will face Northern coming up in Game 2 of our doubleheader. We'll take a timeout here in the pregame. We'll hear from Eastern York head coach Troy Sowers coming up. And the game before ours finished a little bit later than scheduled As we hit the air here, the Linville Hill girls beat Mount Calvary 35-32 in Class A. So they just got done. Eastern and Big Spring out for warm-ups as we speak. And again, we'll hear from Troy Sowers coming up. Stay tuned for that. Our coverage on radio and on the GameTimePA YouTube stream presented by WellSpan Health. Get same-day orthopedic care for life's sprains, strains, and breaks. Find your nearest WellSpan Urgent Orthopedics location today at wellspan.org/urgentortho. We'll be back to Giant Center in just a moment. You're on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
When fighting complex cancer, WellSpan Cancer Institute's approach is simple. Bring the most talented minds and most compassionate hearts to our cancer centers across our communities. Across our 5 cancer care locations, we're collaborating with Johns Hopkins Medicine Kimmel Cancer Center to go further. Relentlessly in the lab, courageously during therapy, compassionately by your side. This is cancer care where remission is the mission. I'm Dr. Nick Korgonker. Our collaboration with Johns Hopkins Medicine Kimmel Cancer Center gives WellSpan cancer patients access to valuable resources like clinical trials, second opinions, and advanced genomics. Together, we'll bring the next generation of cancer care to our communities with a dedicated team that cares from the heart. That's fighting cancer together. Learn more at wellspan.org/cancer.
Track and field is perhaps the oldest of all sporting competitions. Running, jumping, and throwing are natural forms of human physical expression. The desire for faster and farther stages athlete versus athlete in a no-excuse competition.
Flying Feet.
Flying Feet has everything you need for track and field. Shoes for training, spikes and field shoes for competition, shot and discus for throwing, stopwatches for timing, spike elements in varied lengths. We do mean everything. Flying Feet sports shoes, 1511 Mount Rose Avenue, York.
If you've been thinking of going to college and you would like to play sports when you get there, join our team. Earn a Penn State degree and continue to play the sports you love. 6 collegiate sports are now available, including baseball, soccer, men's basketball, women's softball, and women's volleyball. For more information, check out our website at PennStateYorkSports.com. Once again, that's PennStateYorkSports.com.
At Donegal, we understand there are many costs associated with running a business. That's why Donegal works with you to provide quality insurance products based on your business needs, and why we deliver that insurance at a price to fit your budget. Call your local independent Donegal agent today and discover why, when it comes to insurance for your business, Donegal is a better value. Contact Coatman Kunkel Insurance at 717-854-0300 or stop in at 3217 East Market Street, York. Locally owned and operated by Pam and Rudy Coatman. Coatman Kunkel Insurance.
Same station, 2 spots on your dial. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Welcome back. Pre-game from Giant Center here in Hershey. Time for our Coatman Kunkel Insurance Group coaches interview with Eastern York head coach Troy Sowers, getting set for the boys 4A final. And Coach, first of all, before we get to the game on the floor today, I was told you guys had a pretty neat send-off for the team, police escort. How'd the guys appreciate that?
Really appreciative, and so am I. Wrightsville was really excited coming into this game. The band and the students were out at the school for us to board the bus, and then we got a police fire truck escort down to Royal Farms, crossing Market Street, and fans were there. So it was really nice to see that we have Eastern York pulling for us today.
That is outstanding, and it seems like your team has gotten better as the season's gone on. Why is that?
Well, I think my coaching staff had a vision of what I thought we could get to. And I think, new coach, new players, new offense, new defense. It's just what happens, when you get, when a new coaching staff comes in. And the season is never a straight line. It's always windy. And we talked about trying to get to playing great basketball at the right time of the season, and I think we're doing that right now.
You obviously have a lot of skill guys, but Strasbaugh has brought so much toughness. What has that done for your team?
Yeah, he's a beast inside. I mean, he gives us those points. that are the easy points. Now, easy I say in that he can do that, but he's probably the best offensive rebounder in the league, so we get put-back points. He cleans up defensive rebounds, so we get transition points. So minus him, we struggle in those two categories. With him, he sort of puts us over the top.
You obviously have coached in this environment. What do you want to tell your kids to expect when they get out there on the big floor?
Yeah, I told him right now we came in, just look at the court. The baskets don't look any different. I think, everybody before you get here thinks about, oh, there's so much space. It's going to be hard to shoot threes. But all of them said the court looks like any other court. And, we get 15 to 20 minutes to warm up. So I think we'll be ready to go once we hit the floor.
How about the opponent today, Big Spring? What are some of the things that you've taken from watching them?
Yeah, we put a lot of time into their game film. Their leading scorer, Sally, averages 22 points a game, and he sort of is a Larry Birdish guy where he's really crafty around the basket, needs about a half a second to get a three-point shot off. His range is unlimited. He'll pump fake, ball fake, jab step. He's just really fundamental. So Carter's going to have to do a good job of being disciplined on him and being straight up inside when he gets the ball. Carter has done a nice job of defending athletic bigs, and he's just going to have to be disciplined today as well. And then number 20, their point guard, Jake Nals, averages 15 a game, and Carter Foot Renwick, who I stuck on, the best player at Berks, is pretty much the same game plan. He's just going to work as hard as humanly possible to chase him around the screens and also be straight up inside. He gets in there and likes to draw fouls and get to the foul line, so we have to make sure we're straight up and not bail him out when he gets in the paint.
From a team-wide standpoint, what kind of schemes and pace do they try to play with?
Well, they played 3-2 most of the games that I've seen them play. I did see them play man one game. I don't think they want to rebound and push the ball up the floor too much, so I think they're going to content with sitting in a 3-2, and if it's a lower scoring game, they're probably okay with that. We're going to try to get the ball out and go and make sure that we force them to run on this big court. I think it's going to be advantageous if we use our rebounding advantage, which I think we have, to get out in transition and get some space to play in.
All right, Coach. Thanks a lot. Good luck today.
Thank you very much.
Eastern York head coach Troy Sowers will be back with more from Giants Center after this.
Today, it seems everybody is offering a discount on car insurance, but at what price? Reduced protection and personal service. At State Farm, you can earn discounts and still get full service and dependable protection from the world's largest car insurer. See me, Trish Hauser, 1865 Susquehanna Trail North, York, for the State Farm multiple line discount. With State Farm, you get an agent you can depend on and an insurance company you can trust. For the details on State Farm's multiple line discount, see me, Trish Hauser.
Back here at Giants Center in Hershey, Darrell Henry alongside Dean Gamber. As we get set for the player intros here, those will be brought to you by State Farm agent Trish Hauser on our broadcast. Eastern York trying to snap this nasty skid for York Adams League teams who were 0-4 up here last year. Yesterday, we had a couple of opportunities. The DeLone girls, the Dallastown girls, both took silver. Eastern trying to break through, and they'll do it against the Big Spring Bulldogs from the Mid-Penn Colonial and from Newville, Pennsylvania, in the Shippensburg area. And their lineup, and again, they've got some scores. 6-foot freshman wing, Aiden Martinez, he had 10 in the semifinals after he had 26 in the quarterfinal when they won at Littlestown last Friday. Aiden Sally is the one that everybody's been talking about. What he did in that comeback at Fleetwood on Tuesday night was just out of this world. He's averaging 22.3. He's a 6'3" junior wing. Tavon Hodge, 6-foot senior guard. Jake Naus, 5'8" senior guard. He's averaging 14.7. And along with Sally, they both have crossed the 1,000-point threshold. And then 6'3" junior Brexton Heckendorn is their true traditional forward down low. Everybody else can kind of stretch the offense. For Eastern here today, and they'll be the home team in this one, The point guard is Brady Seitz, 5'10 junior. He's averaging 9. Named a second-team All-Star for the second straight year. Carter Foote Renwick, 6'2 senior guard. He's averaging 9. He had 18 in their win at Berks Catholic Tuesday night, but his defense is the thing that really stood out. Simon Lipsius, 6'1 senior guard. He's averaging 7.6. He had 3 threes in that win on Tuesday night, scoring 11. 6'6 junior Carter Wamsley, of course, one of the top players in our area. Second straight year, a first-team All-Star. He's been a league All-Star all 3 years. He's their leader at 15.4. And then Justin Strasbaugh, a football standout, a bruising 6'5", 205-pound senior, and he's averaging 15 per game. He had 8 points, 13 boards Tuesday night. He also went off for 20 in the quarterfinals. Dean, quickly, our Basel Insurance Agency keys to the game before we tip this one off today. What are you going to be watching for particularly early?
Well, we heard Coach Sowers in the coaches' interviews say they want to get out and run a little bit, get in transition, and he knows Big Spring kind of wants to slow the tempo down. So I think one of the big keys is who wins that battle, and then the rebounding battle I think is always huge, and those are two of the big keys tonight.
All right, we'll tip off a York-Adams League District Championship doubleheader when we come back. Tip-off from Giant Center is next.
Locally owned and operated in York for over 21 years, Basel Insurance Agency offers specialized insurance products to suit your needs for auto, home, business, motorcycle, life insurance, and more. With a team of licensed agents to help you locally, Basel Insurance Agency has 2 convenient locations in West York and Dallastown, and proudly represents Erie Insurance. At Basel Insurance Agency, we always hope to provide professional advice, better coverage, and do it for less premium. Call or go online to request a quote or information. In West York, call 717-792-6400. That's 792-6400. And in Dallastown, 717-246-1601. That's 246-1601. Or online at insuranceyork.net. Basel Insurance Agency, a proud supporter of the teams of the York-Adams League.
With that, it's almost time for tip here on Championship Friday. Ian Hershey, they'll convert it back to an ice rink for the Bears tomorrow night, but basketball court out there for 3 more games today. We've got 2 of those for you. And Dean, Eastern at one point was on a 3-5 stretch in January, but Troy Sowers, veteran head coach, held it together. This team playing its best ball of the year, and this is when you want to be doing it.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he talked about all year long, to just keep trusting what you're doing, keep trusting your teammates, and you want to be playing your best in February, March, and we're in March now, so it's exactly what they've done, and should be a good one here, Daryl.
Yeah, happy March 1st to you.
How about that? March Madness.
The madness is real. It's upon us.
Love it.
Eastern in the home white, navy on the sides, gold trim. Big Spring is in road maroon with gold numbers and letters. Martinez against Wamsley at center. Wamsley bats it forward, but intercepted by Sally, and Big Spring will start with it, going to our right. And again, they can light it up, including from outside. Right now, 5 out. Around the perimeter they go. Here's Hodge to the top, Martinez, he swings it, and a deep 3 up and no good. That one missed by Naus. Offensive board, the putback rattles out for Martinez, and Strasbaugh's got it down low. Now the Golden Knights a stop, and here's a cut inside. Wamsley gets banged. That'll be a foul on Big Spring.
And you can see Big Spring there coming back into the zone that the Eastern was anticipating.
Aiden Sally picks up the game's first. Be a baseline inbound. Here's Lipsius, left corner three, airballed it long, and it deflects toward the far corner where Hodge pounces on it.
It's one of those where you're a little fired up there at the start of the game, and the first one goes a little bit long. That's okay.
Low post Sally up, and it's spun off, and the rebound to Walmsley. And he'll drive it up the floor himself, up the middle, kicks it right side, a three, sights, it's good! And Eastern has struck first, it is 3-0. Brady Sights his 48th three of the year.
Nice transition, got the rebound and pushed it, didn't even outlet it, and good transition bucket.
Now Sally off an up fake, puts it in against Walmsley. Yeah, I heard all about his outside shooting, but he's got some moves down low we're seeing here.
Yeah, that was
early.
some pretty impressive footwork right there from Sally.
3-2 Eastern up.
Yeah, it's like a 3-2 zone here. When the ball goes to the wing, it kind of becomes a 2-3.
Lipsius skips it across, short hop to Sights, he's got it. Little short on the three-point try, and Sally there to gobble it up.
Nice skip pass and good open shot there from Eastern.
Now Naus probing a bit, backs it up, now starts in, zigzags his way, kicks it. A swing to the right corner and a three missed by Heckendorn. Rebound down low, it's Lipsius for Eastern. Here come the Golden Knights up one early. Walmsley leaning in, hoists it up, back rimmed it. Rebound to Heckendorn, and it's still 3-2.
That time Big Spring did a little bit better job getting back in transition and kind of walling up there against Walmsley in the middle.
Walmsley, a special talent, mid-major recruit. Here's a three left wing. That was short from Sally. Offensive board, though. Martinez back to him. Will try it again. Missed again. And the rebound for Strasbaugh down low. Eastern will settle it and bring it up.
Eastern dodged a couple bullets there. Two pretty wide open looks from Sally.
Still 3-2. Strasbaugh to the post and kicks it out front. Foot Renwick on the handle. He'll give it up for Sights. Right corner, Lipsius pulls the trigger. Three, grazed the front of the rim. Rebound, Strasbaugh. The putback's good. 5-2, Eastern on top.
And that's his game. Offensive rebounding. Did a really good job on the weak side, getting good position when the shot was coming from the other corner. Good job by Strasbaugh.
Yeah, his teammates really wanted him to come out for basketball. Here's a travel called. Martinez trying to work on Lipsius. Stopped, tried to fake, dragged his pivot foot.
I can see why his teammates would want to do that.
Yeah.
They did a good job convincing him. Big help to the team.
Matt Allabone had a great article in the YDR other day. Strasbaugh played it growing up. Here's Walmsley down low and missed in close, and Strasbaugh cleans it up. It's 7-2.
Yeah, he's just doing a good job every shot. That one even looked like it was kind of a bunny for Walmsley, but Strasbaugh still went to the boards and was able to clean it up for two.
Here's Sally squaring up, has to send it back, and now wants a repost. Turns up fake on Walmsley. Now he's pinned. Help backed off. He'll force it up, and it settles in. Aiden Sally patiently stayed with it. It's 7-4.
Yeah, pretty good D there from Eastern and Walmsley going straight up. Good finish by Sally.
He's got all four of theirs. Eastern now, Foot Renwick met by Naus. He'll send it back to Sights. Now return into the right corner. Lipsius again, back rimmed it. Long rebound, Walmsley there. Underhand feed to the top. And now they'll go Strasbaugh into Walmsley, cutting to the block. A bounce back up top. Sights a quick swing to the right corner. Return pass his way, and he hits his second three. 10-4. And Eastern coming out firing. Now drive inside. Naus hits the deck, and a blocking foul called on the Knights.
Early stages, Daryl, Eastern's doing a really good job in the zone offense of really just moving the ball, some quick passes, making that zone move side to side. They're having trouble keeping up, getting some really good open looks.
Foul go against Foot Renwick. Defensive stud. And Naus is first up, and it rims off. Naus on Tuesday night had the game-winning three with 17 seconds left, gave them their first lead of the entire night. He had 12 in the game. Sally had done the lion's share up to that point. Second one missed, and Walmsley on it. And Eastern gets out of Dodge, still up 6. Now here's Strasbaugh making a move to the left baseline and draws a foul. That's like a dump truck coming in on you if you're in that driving path.
Yeah, he caught it there in the short corner, just kind of put his head down and said, I'm going to get to the basket, and was able to draw contact, get himself to the line.
He averages a double-double. First free throw is good. And we saw him this fall on the football field, defensive tackle, had 89 tackles, but he was their center to start the year, D, and the second one rims off. Martinez rebounds it. He fractured his hand in week 3, couldn't snap, but he came back the following week. They moved him to left tackle instead, and now he intercepts one at point-blank range. 1-on-2 break, and it went off his leg and out of bounds. Nice hands, though, on the interception before that.
For a center offensive lineman, you can see the athleticism still, and, did a good job running the floor there.
Troy Sowers, an early 30-second timeout. We'll join him 11-4. Golden Knights up early, 3:02 to go, first quarter.
Hello, this is Darren Bonaquisti, your friendly Parma Pizza guy. Stop in here at Parma Pizza where we have amazing and appetizing food. Make sure you try our pretzel dough strombolis, best in town. We also have our daily lunch specials, and we're open for dine-in, pickup, and delivery options also. Visit us at 476 East Main Street in Dallastown or call 501-5608. Visit online at parmapizzaandgrill.com. Parma Pizza and Grill. Pizza so great, you'll scrape your plate.
Another lunch stop for you today, huh?
Yeah, Parma again.
Can't beat it. 11-4. Eastern on top, 3:02 to go in the first quarter. Big Spring, a 1-4 high setup. Now it's Sally with it, gives it up. Heckendorn. And off to Naus coming out. Now going to the high post. Sally the catch. Working against Walmsley. Drop step to the basket, and he lays it in.
Yeah, if you're going to give him time on the post, you can tell right away he's effective around the basket. Really good footwork, and that was a nice drop step. Went to the middle, drop step to the baseline. Nice finish.
Transferred to Big Spring from Carlisle as a freshman. 11-6 the score. Foot Renwick left side all the way across. Seitz lines it up. 3, it's short. Rebounded to the mitts of Heckendorn.
Another good look from Eastern. Nice skip pass, wide open look from Seitz.
Here's a 3. Naus pulls the trigger and buries it deep on the right wing. 11-9, and here come the Bulldogs.
Yeah, nice answer from Big Spring. Had a little tough start shooting the ball there, but nice answer for them to get right back in it.
Seitz has to come up, protect it from Naus, who was pressuring. Now Foot Renwick to Seitz, to Strasbaugh left corner, skipped it out front. And Foot Renwick back to Seitz. Now they'll work it to the right corner, down to Walmsley, doubled, shoulders for room, puts it up short, and Sally the rebound. Now here comes Big Spring. Now circles, they'll work it to the left wing. And back into Naus's hands. Thinking about it.
Thought about it. Thought about it from the logo.
They have Alan Walker in the game. They hand off to him. He gives back to Naus, and now Martinez.
A little weave action into some baseline screens there, then into the post. Threw it just a little bit too high.
Sally couldn't handle it. Foot Renwick comes away with it. Eastern up 2. Here's Walmsley on the move. His defender fell. Whistle's silent. Foot Renwick to Lipsius, left corner 3, got it! Simon Lipsius with Eastern's third 3 of the first quarter, up 14-9.
Once again, good ball movement. Corner spots wide open now for Eastern in that zone.
Martinez shoots over Lipsius, middle of the lane, he hits it, 14-11.
You can see the talent from Big Spring, especially offensively. They got multiple guys that can score and score in different ways.
Eastern maybe content for the last shot. Down to 20 seconds left in the quarter. Here's Walmsley left side of the arc. He lobs one toward midcourt. It went over the timeline. Troy Sowers upset. A lackadaisical pass that went over, and Big Spring's now going to have it with 14.6.
Yeah, just a little miscommunication there. They were definitely holding for the last shot and kind of just lobbed it back out to the top, and unfortunate turnover there for Eastern. Last shot here for Big Spring. Running a little set for
Sally doesn't need much room, but Walmsley got a fingertip on it. Sights the grab, heaves it from just shy of half court. It lands short, and that'll end the first quarter. Eastern up 14-11 at the end of 8 minutes. Second quarter action coming up. Our coverage on radio and on the GameTimePA YouTube channel is presented by WellSpan Health. Get same-day orthopedic care for life's sprains, strains, and breaks. Find your nearest WellSpan Urgent Orthopedics location today at wellspan.org/urgentortho. Second quarter from Chocolate Town is coming up next.
Ready to make a move? The Kevin Murphy team at Keller Williams Keystone can help find the perfect property for you. With 15 plus years in real estate, Kevin's team is hands-on throughout the entire process of buying or selling your home. Visit teamkevinmurphy.com for a fast property search, custom neighborhood market report, and instant property valuation. Kevin is a local guy with local roots, helping friends and families with all of their real estate needs. The Kevin Murphy team at Keller Williams Keystone wishes good luck to the teams of the York Adams League. Visit Kevin online at teamkevinmurphy.com.
You are on York's only locally owned station and the only place for local sports. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
End of the first quarter, it's Eastern 14, Big Spring 11. And Dean, one of the things you always worry about here is shooting, but Eastern came out with 3 threes in that first quarter to get them going.
Yeah, impressive ball movement against Big Spring zone, and they're stepping up and taking those shots with confidence. And I liked what Coach Showers said in the pregame. You know, there are baskets out there, and yeah, there's some space behind them, but he kind of said it's not that big of a deal. And we'll get some shots in pregame, so I kind of like that approach.
Here's Brady Seitz, who hit the first 2 of those threes. Now out front, they've got Anson Morkos in the game for the first time. Walmsley left corner, out top Seitz, spots Lipsius right corner. Back around front, Seitz to Walmsley on the left, starts to move in, and hits Marcos open, a 3, back rimmed it, and a rebound back tapped his way. He's on it, and a reach-in foul as he grabbed it.
Nice job by Eastern attacking the glass. One of the weaknesses of his zone can be defensive rebounding, and I know Coach Showers really want to take advantage of that part of the game tonight. Good job there.
Foul on Aiden Martinez, baseline inbound. It's in for Strasbaugh, who hands it off. Walmsley for Marcos. Now Walmsley back for Marcos again. Eastern hit 118 threes this year. Here's Lipsius, right corner, no dice. Strasbaugh had his hands on it, but couldn't hang on. Hodge with it, and now Naus will bring it up.
Another good corner look from Eastern against the zone after getting the ball in the middle. Good execution.
Big Spring with Naus firing it down low. Martinez bumped into from behind. They're going to whistle Lipsius. With Eastern, Dean, it doesn't feel like they're just settling for threes. It's good shots within their offense.
Yeah, really good shots.
Here's Hodge to the lane, turns in, scoop layup, got it, and Big Spring cuts the lead to 1.
Yeah, they're kind of going 4 round 1. So making Big Spring kind of defend the whole court. And
Walmsley left baseline, mid-range, wouldn't go. Rebound to Naus. Here comes Big Spring. Naus to the foul line. Tried to thread the needle, didn't get it through. Marcos scoops the steal. Here's Seitz.
Nice
he
look.
threads the needle. Lipsius, fast break layup, and that was a beauty.
Really nice look there from Seitz. Nice transition bucket. Eastern wants to look to do that, get rebounds and go. They did it there.
He didn't need much daylight. Now down low, Sally forced wide. He's going to shoot. Right corner, no good. Great box out Seitz. 16-13 Eastern. They've got it back. Now Marcos fires all the way to the right for Lipsius. Back out top. Back to Simon. Down low, Walmsley sealed off. The help defense blocked him. Eastern trying to keep it alive in a collision on the scramble. Martinez had the block. And they're going to get a foul on Eastern on the scramble drill.
Yeah, scramble drill. Both teams getting after it, getting on the floor for loose balls. That's fun to see.
And that was Lipsius' second. He comes out. 5:45 to go in the first half. Big Spring setting up a stagger screen up top, and they flare Sally off the second one. And he gives back now to Nouse with Marcos checking him.
Nice job by Eastern. They were ready for it. That was a little screen-to-screener action there where they wanted to get Sally for an open three, but defended well.
Now Nouse deep on the right side, down to the post. Sally ISO'd. Now the help comes down and leans into Walmsley, who's going to be called for the foul. Initially looked like he was in pretty good position, but
yeah,
Sally kind of burrowed his way into him.
On the catch, Eastern looked like they were coming for a double team there. Credit Sally's patience. He kind of just held it, and Eastern left the double team and left him some space. He's a handful one-on-one on the low post.
And his first is good, 16-14. He's got 7. Also plays baseball at Big Spring. Apparently he plays short, first, third, and pitches.
Wow.
Second one, that's good. This covers almost half the field there.
I know you're fired up, getting fired up for baseball season.
No doubt.
Not yet, Darryl. It's March. Stick with basketball.
Wouldn't mind a little more of this first.
Yeah, there you go.
16-15. Here's Seitz to the left side. Strasbaugh muscles his way in, gets it to drop. Justin Strasbaugh to the weight room, and it's 18-15.
Yeah, that's the second time. Just a little short corner there, and he has a little driving angle, goes right to the basket. Eastern changing up their D here, a little half court trap, and Big Spring attacked it well, attacked the middle of the floor. Sally hits the shot in the middle.
Yeah, he's got that quick release. He wasn't shy to shoot. Deep 2 just inside the circle, 18-17. Now Seitz with it, pivoted away. And he's got Strasbaugh down low, up, and a tough angle miss. Walmsley, a fall away putback is off rim. And the rebound to Heckendorn for Big Spring. Here comes Nouse with speed. Oh, man, Strasbaugh hauled him down. They did not call anything.
Nothing.
That's his 90th tackle of the year right there. Now here's Sally pivoting in on Walmsley, and it's blocked away down low. How about the defense on this possession from Eastern? Big Spring head coach Jason Creek is less than pleased.
Look at you with the football reference. We got football, baseball talk. We got it all going on.
Now Avant King is in for Eastern. Gives them a spark off the bench. 1 point lead, down low. Heckendorn with it, and up against Strasbaugh. He scores it, 19-18, Big Spring on top.
Tough finish there. I thought Eastern was defended that play well, and Strasbaugh went straight up. Give Big Spring credit there for a tough finish.
That's their first lead of the day, and King's pass for Seitz knocked away by Nouse right to the table. Sideline inbound for Eastern. 3:33 to go in the half. The Golden Knights set up. And here's Seitz left corner, lets it fly. 3, it's good! Brady Seitz with his third. Number 50 on the year for him.
That time, actually, Eastern screened the zone in. The corner guy was trying to get out to Seitz, wasn't able to because Walmsley set a nice little screen, and Seitz is feeling it out there.
Now here's Hodge driving right baseline. Tough reverse scoop, missed it. Strasbaugh the board, and the outlet to King. He'll snap it up the floor. Long pass. Might have hit Foot Renwick right in the chops, but he hangs on.
It sure did.
Here's King, driving kick. Walmsley maneuvers in, leaner up, it bounced off, and the rebound to Sally. He's got Nouse as his outlet. Here's Nouse up the middle, and King got a piece of him. He'll be whistled.
Well, Walmsley's doing a good job attacking the zone at times and getting close to the rim, just hasn't been able to finish them, but they're right there. Look for those to start falling for him.
It's the team's 4th of the quarter. Big Spring will call time. 2:42 to go in the half. 21-19 Eastern. And a timeout on the floor. It's full. We'll be back.
Since 1957, Shiloh Roofing in York has been the gold standard of roofing and repairs. Shiloh Roofing is family-owned and operated, serving York and the surrounding areas. They not only do all kinds of roofing work, but they've expanded into spouting and siding work as well. They handle all of their customers' needs, and they now also offer financing. Give them a call today, 717-764-1269 for Shiloh Roofing in York.
Get ready to step up to the plate with the York Revolution. Join us at Wellspan Park for an unforgettable season of baseball magic. Starting Thursday, February 29th, mark your calendars and be among the first to secure your spot in the stands as we swing into action. Experience the thrill of every pitch, catch, and homer under the starlit York sky. Whether you're a diehard fan or just looking for a fun night out, we've got something for everyone. Don't miss your chance to be a part of the excitement. Secure yours early at YorkRevolution.com, and let's make memories together with the York Revolution.
Told you I was excited for baseball. Actually, we'll have the Phillies on WOYK tomorrow afternoon. 2:42 to go in the half, 21-19 Eastern. Big Spring inbounds.
You know the last 2 World Series for the Phillies came on a leap year, Daryl?
I do, because you told me yesterday.
Yeah, oh, that's right.
Martinez got deep in his pass up the lane.
I've been telling everybody
picked it off.
Because I like that stat.
Yeah, keep spreading the word.
Okay.
Golden Knights get the turnover. Trying to finish this half. Right now up 2. Foot Renwick for King out top. Little head fake, pull up, foul line jumper, banked it, miss. Rebound, Walmsley, power dribbles in, lays it in, but it's an offensive foul. They wave it off. That's his second.
Yeah, give Sally some credit there. He kind of anticipated that Walmsley was going to dip his shoulder there and go back up, and took it right in the middle of the chest. Got the charge call.
Now look at that. They got the Giant Center mop.
Yeah.
Which pales in comparison to that one at York College that you ordered up.
Not nearly as pretty as the York College Kelly Green mop.
Beautiful addition to the Grumbacher Center. Now Big Spring starts it up. 2:05 to go in the half. And it's a close one now. Here's Sally across to the opposite baseline. And now Martinez down the middle, missed the layup in close. Lipsius back in, nearly had it. It rolls out to Hodge, and a three-pointer good. Tavon Hodge on the left wing. Big Spring goes on top.
Yeah, big-time offensive rebound, hustle play there from Sally. And defense was scrambled a little bit, so Hodge was wide open and knocked down the 3.
22-21. Lipsius back in, had to sit with 2 fouls. Now Foot Renwick to Seitz. He's got 3 threes, fires it across. Lipsius shot fake, trying to go baseline. He falls down, so's the defender. No whistle, and the ball ends up with Hodge.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's got to be something there with that contact, either a block or a charge. Official decided to call nothing.
And instead, they call Matt Zerbe, who just came in for a bump, trying to deny the high post. That's going to put Big Spring at the line. Well, remember, Dean, they didn't call Justin Strasbaugh's one-arm throwdown.
Yeah. That's true. Good point.
Here's Sally's first attempt, and it's no good. Speaking of free throws, Big Spring, their comeback Tuesday, Fleetwood went 6 for 23 from the line.
That's not too good.
Second one up, and that's good. The Fleetwood had a kid hit 8 threes, but it was overshadowed. 23-21 Big Spring. Eastern on offense, a minute to go in the half. On this stage for the first time in 8 years. Here's Seitz to Zerbe left side, steps through the wing pressure, fired it across. Now up top, Foot Renwick, no look into Zerbe, dribbles in, missed to the side of the rim, and a foul then going for his own rebound, and that's going to send Big Spring to the line at the other end.
Yeah, tough for Eastern. They've had a couple opportunities around the basket, just not able to finish, and then make matters worse, foul 94 feet away from the basket to send Big Spring to the line.
And it was a nice setup against the middle of that zone.
Yeah, it's what you want to look to do. It was good execution.
Now instead, free throws for the Bulldogs. And the first is up and good. Brexton Heckendorn with his third point of the day. Eastern subs in Noah Cunningham as Zerby sits with 2 here early. Second one up off back rim. Rebound poked off the front of the rim, and Foot Renwick secures it. Now down 3, 40 seconds left in the half. Seitz will hold it. Hodge comes up. A toss to Cunningham, back to Seitz. Now Foot Renwick deep right. And back to Seitz, the point guard again. Left side, Cunningham for 3, and it's no good. Rebound the Nouse down low. A Big Spring now with a chance to last go. 15 seconds left. Now strolls it, angles off to the right, and we're down to 6. Now brings it up top, shoots 3. Foot Renwick got a piece. Hodge saves it in. Heckendorn 3 at the horn, missed it on the right wing. And Eastern down 3 at the half. Now, Dean, you're going to head down for an interview for Game 2. What do you think of that first half before you go? Eastern down 3 with Big Spring coming back late.
Yeah, good entertaining first half. Both teams executing offensively, and should be a good second half, but a lot of good action.
All right, you have some stairs to climb. I'll let you go.
I was on my way. On my way. You called me back.
All right, it is 24-21, Big Spring at the half. We'll take a timeout here from Giants Center in Hershey. And yes, this is the first of a York Adams League doubleheader for us. The Suburban Girls against Northern coming up in our second game. And Dean is off to get a pregame chat with Jess Weaver. But 24-21, Big Spring up 3 here at the half. We'll take a break. Penn State York halftime show is coming up. And again on radio and on the GameTimePA YouTube channel, our coverage presented by WellSpan Health. Get same-day orthopedic care for life's sprains, strains, and breaks. Find your nearest WellSpan Urgent Orthopedics location today at wellspan.org/urgentortho. Actually, kind of a neat moment before we go to break. The Eastern York coaching staff, Troy Sowers, Eric Sowers, Travis Sowers, a family affair. They were headed down the tunnel, and big cheers and encouragement and fists raised in encouragement from the York Suburban Girls who were seated down there. So one York team cheering on another. But again, 24-21, Big Spring at the break. Stay tuned. Halftime from Hershey when we return.
When fighting complex cancer, WellSpan Cancer Institute's approach is simple. Bring the most talented minds and most compassionate hearts to our cancer centers across our communities. Across our 5 cancer care locations, we're collaborating with Johns Hopkins Medicine Kimmel Cancer Center to go further. Relentlessly in the lab, courageously during therapy, compassionately by your side. This is cancer care where remission is the mission. I'm Dr. Nick Korgonker. Our collaboration with Johns Hopkins Medicine Kimmel Cancer Center gives WellSpan cancer patients access to valuable resources like clinical trials, second opinions, and advanced genomics. Together, we'll bring the next generation of cancer care to our communities with a dedicated team that cares from the heart. That's fighting cancer together. Learn more at wellspan.org/cancer.
We get one life. Why not live your best life by feeling your best? Body by Barker can help. Our licensed clinicians at Body by Barker bring an innovative approach to common ailments like weight loss and hormone imbalance. Improve your energy, mood, weight, sleep, libido, and overall quality of life. Body by Barker is family-owned, and we've personally benefited from the therapies we offer. And we're local, on Carlisle Road in York. It's easy to register and set up your first appointment. Just go to bodybybarker.com and start living your best quality of life today.
Hunters Hill Orthodontics is a longtime staple in the orthodontic care community. With 3 convenient locations in York and Dillsburg, our practice's top priority is to provide you with the highest quality orthodontic care, offering conventional braces and Invisalign in a friendly, comfortable environment. Check us out on Facebook or our website at www.drgregbennett.com. Hunters Hill Orthodontics. We've got your smile. Ready to make a move? The Kevin Murphy team at Keller Williams Keystone can help find the perfect property for you. With 15 plus years in real estate, Kevin's team is hands-on throughout the entire process of buying or selling your home. Visit teamkevinmurphy.com for a fast property search, custom neighborhood market report, and instant property valuation. Kevin is a local guy with local roots, helping friends and families with all of their real estate needs. The Kevin Murphy team at Keller Williams Keystone wishes good luck to the teams of the York Adams League. Visit Kevin online at teamkevinmurphy.com.
If you've been thinking of going to college and you would like to play sports when you get there, join our team. Earn a Penn State degree and continue to play the sports you love. 6 collegiate sports are now available, including baseball, soccer, men's basketball, women's softball, and women's volleyball. For more information, check out our website at PennStateYorkSports.com. Once again, that's PennStateYorkSports.com.
Today, it seems everybody is offering a discount on car insurance, but at what price? Reduced protection, impersonal service. At State Farm, you can earn discounts and still get full service and dependable protection from the world's largest car insurer. See me, Trish Hauser, 1865 Susquehanna Trail North, York, for the State Farm multiple line discount. With State Farm, you get an agent you can depend on and an insurance company you can trust. For the details on State Farm's multiple line discount, see me, Trish Hauser.
Hey athletes, want to take your game to the next level? Join the area's best athletes and coaches at S3 Performance Training. Since 2014, S3 Performance Training has developed many of the best college, high school, and middle school student athletes in South Central Pennsylvania. S3 offers age-appropriate performance training for all participants, including college preparatory strength and conditioning for older advanced athletes. Run faster, jump higher, get stronger, and reduce the risk of injury with S3 Performance Training. S3 Performance Training, located inside Heritage Hills Athletic Club, or visit us online at s3performancetraining.com.
Hello, this is Darren Bonaquisti, your friendly Parma pizza guy. Stop in here at Parma Pizza where we have amazing and appetizing food. Make sure you try our pretzel dough strombolis, best in town. We also have our daily lunch specials, and we're open for dine-in, pickup, and delivery options also. Visit us at 476 East Main Street in Dallastown or call 501-5608. Visit online at parmapizzaandgrill.com. Parma Pizza and Grill. Pizza so great, you'll scrape your plate.
Same station, 2 spots on your dial. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Once again, here at halftime, it's Big Spring 24, Eastern York 21. Daryl Henry back with you. Dean Gamber off getting a pregame interview with Coach Weaver for Game 2. Suburban Girls and Northern York coming up when this one concludes. Eastern trying to get its 4th district title all time, their first since 2010. And as we mentioned, what a send-off that they had today in Wrightsville. Had the police escort, and I think Coach Sowers said fire trucks. Coach Sowers, a 4-time district champ. He last won with the Spring Grove Girls in 2021, and of course 3 times with the York High boys, some of their great teams when he was head coach there. But Eastern came out firing early. They were up 14-11 at the end of 1, had 3 threes in the first quarter, 2 from Seitz, 1 from Lipsius, and then Big Spring started to create a little havoc. Eastern would get into some good offensive areas, but Big Spring able to alter those shots enough. Pretty good rebounding out of their 3-2 zone. And Eastern held to just 7 points in the second quarter, while Big Spring started to get it going offensively. Aiden Sally averages 22.3 per game. He's got 11 at halftime today. He's the leading scorer for Big Spring. You hear the reaction from the Eastern fans across the way as they come out of the locker room for second half warm-ups. They won't have much time, but they make their way to the bench, and they're led by Brady Seitz with 9 on his 3 made threes, and Justin Strasbaugh with 7, Simon Lipsius with 5. One thing that would be great to get them going, Carter Wamsley has not scored yet, and he averages 15.4. Obviously, he's a stud, so if they can try to get him unleashed somehow, And he's been in some areas, but against that 3-2 zone, it's certainly tougher to score inside. But maybe it's a good thing that they're down 3 and he has not scored yet. Maybe the second half will belong to him. It'll be the second half when we return. 24-21 Big Spring. Back to Giants Center in a moment.
Locally owned and operated in York for over 21 years, Basil Insurance Agency offers specialized insurance products to suit your needs for auto, home, business, motorcycle, life insurance, and more. With a team of licensed agents to help you locally, Basil Insurance Agency has 2 convenient locations in West York and Dallastown, and proudly represents Erie Insurance. At Basil Insurance Agency, we always hope to provide professional advice, better coverage, and do it for less premium. Call or go online to request a quote or information. In West York, call 717-792-6400. That's 792-6400. And in Dallastown, 717-246-1601. That's 246-1601. Or online at insuranceyork.net. Basil Insurance Agency, a proud supporter of the teams of the York Adams League.
24-21 Big Spring as we start the second half. How was the climb, Dean?
Catching my breath. It was good. I needed the steps, though.
All right. We'll hear from Coach Weaver before her game. Big Spring starts with it. Hodge launching a 3. No good up top, and the rebound to Strassball. 1 and done for the Bulldogs. Here comes Eastern with it to our right now. Lipsius right corner, skips it across. Foot Renwick reversing it back. Lipsius again, going all the way across again. Foot Renwick this time steps into the 3. Bottom of the net, and this game tied at 24.
Yeah, that skip pass for Eastern from the corner to the opposite wing has been effective, and did it again there and nailed it.
Foot Renwick with 21 threes this year, a 3-and-D type, really known for his defense. Tied up. Here's Hodge right wing, and back to Heckendorn. Now Hodge with it again, over to Heckendorn right side. He's got some range as well as a forward. Down low, it's Sally with it. Turns, fakes on Walmsley, uses the glass, and it's up and in.
Well, that time Walmsley defended it really well, and Sally just kind of shifted his shot to the right a little bit and still was able to knock it off the glass. Impressive move.
Walmsley, a cut down low, and there it is, his first 2 of the day. The pass coming in from the side, and he is on the board.
Yeah, the Eastern probably talked about that. We're getting good stuff around the basket. Let's just get in there strong and finish it. And you can tell Walmsley with a little extra oomph on that one.
Now Sally stopping down low, gets one up and over again. Actually, check that, number 1, Aiden Martinez scores. 28-26 Big Spring. Now Lipsius cross court for Foot Renwick to Seitz at the top, back over to Carter Foot Renwick. Strassball into Carter Walmsley. Got Carters all over the place. Lipsius 3 right corner, rattles out, rebound. Walmsley puts it back in.
Good job by Walmsley attacking the glass after another open 3. Good putback.
Tied at 28. Here's a 3. Nouse, right wing, way off. Rebound knocked in the air by Lipsius. Seitz lays out, saves it in. Walmsley spins away, bursts up the floor, pull up, foul line jumper, front rim, side of the rim, and down to Sally.
I like it though from Walmsley. Pushed it in transition, under control. Nice little pull up for 15 feet. Just wasn't able to get it to go.
2.5 gone here in the third quarter. Here's Nouse with it, probing down the middle, bank try, miss, followed in. Aiden Martinez got to the offensive glass. Big Spring up again.
Nice athletic play from the freshman there. Nice putback.
30-28. Now Eastern with it, Strassball left corner, a skip out front. Foot Renwick a 3, off to the right. Strassball gobbles it up, he scores, and a foul on the play. Justin Strassball right there for the putback. We're tied at 30, and he's fired up.
Both teams scoring, but we got some offensive action. A little different than last night when had some defensive games, but both teams doing a good job executing on the offensive end.
Justin Strassball, who is Carter Walmsley's cousin.
There you go.
At the line, free throw, rattles off. And the rebound to Heckendorn. But Eastern starting to get some buckets in close, Dean.
Yeah, like I said, they probably talked about the fact at halftime that they were getting good stuff there.
Here's a fake, a three. Sally around and off on the right wing. Strasbaugh, another board.
Nice ball fake there from Sally, and just wasn't able to get it to go. Good look.
Lipsius right corner, chucks it up top. They swing it back his way, try to post entry that got kicked. And Eastern will have it on the side. Maybe not. Down low.
Yeah, baseline. Blob.
A blob play, yes.
Yeah,
here's
nice
Lipsius.
pass to the weak side corner.
From the angle, he airballed it a little too muscular. Big Spring gets out of there with it. Game's still tied. And now to Martinez to the top of the lane, hits the brakes. And now forces one up, and he got it to go. Stepping around Lipsius. Timeout, Big Spring. And they lead 32-30. 4:17 to go in the third. And a timeout, Bulldogs. We'll be back in a moment.
When you work with an independent insurance agent, you put the power of choice to work for you. Independent agents know several companies and their coverages, which means more options. And because companies like Donegal Insurance Group use the independent agent system, you not only get quality insurance, you also save money. The independent insurance agent system. Discover the power of choice. Contact Kochman Kunkel Insurance at 717-854-0300 or stop in at 3217 East Market Street, York. Locally owned and operated by Pam and Rudy Kochman. Kochman Kunkel Insurance.
You are on York's only locally owned station and the only place for local sports. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
32-30, Big Spring. 4:17 to go in the third. It's time for our Strength, Speed, and Stamina Spotlight, brought to you by S3 Performance Training. Carter Walmsley, he's a beast, so maybe be like him and go train at S3 Performance Training. He's been there for 4 years with John Turpak, Ron Johnson, and the team. Check them out at s3performancetraining.com. Dean, we might be shaping up for a classic. This is a 2-point game right now.
Yeah, it's a good one. Back and forth, both teams staying within a few points of each other really the whole way through. This has been entertaining.
Golden Knights into the front court to our right. Foot Renwick at the top. They'll work it to the corner. Lipsius fired it out front, this time intercepted. Martinez on the skip was ready. Down the floor, leaner up, no good. Rebound, Lipsius. Eastern dodges a bullet. Now stretch ahead. Walmsley in from the right, steps back, tossed it across. And a collision there. Foot Renwick stays on his feet. Whistles stay silent. Not this time. Sights got shoved toward his heels on the sideline, and that brings a foul on the Bulldogs.
Big Spring, those last two possessions, kind of getting a little bit more extended in their zone, a little bit more pressure.
They had enough of that skip from the corner.
Yeah.
And Eastern sends it in on a cross-court entry. Now into the hands of Sights at point. Right corner, Lipsius. Back for Sights. Loads it up. Three, it's off the front of the rim. Rebound. Walmsley wins the race to the opposite wing, and he got tripped up driving in. That'll be the third foul on Big Spring this quarter. They'll have it down low.
Yes, Sally attempted that in the first half and got the charge that time. Was just moving his feet a little bit to the right. The own player's getting the mop out. Nobody's on mop duty.
Jake Nouse this time. At your college, that seemed to always fall on Nate Cook.
Nate Cook.
Can do it all.
Should have brought Nate along.
He had some softball obligations in California
Yeah,
this
he's
week.
in the other part of the country. I don't think he'd have a hard time getting here. Yeah, with your college softball team starting the year in California.
Now the inbound, Walmsley up, and it bounces in. Blob play right in close, and Walmsley ties it at 32.
Yeah, nice little play there. They just kind of screened the bottom guy on the zone there, and Walmsley was wide open.
Martinez, a three, missed it right corner. Rebound, Strasbaugh. Here come the Golden Knights, looking to go back on top. Seesaw battle today. Foot Renwick getting it spaced. Over to Sights to the left corner and back. Now Foot Renwick met by Nouse at the three-point line. Dribbles, centers it. And Strasbaugh stepping out, gives back. They'll skip it left corner. Lipsius, 3 balls short. Rebound off to Tavon Hodge. Big Spring up. 2:35 left in the third. Bulldogs offense. Hodge left corner. And up the wing for Naus, being checked there by Foot Renwick. Now it's Heckendorn with it for Martinez. Now to Hodge. And now Naus above the circle.
Big Spring just with a little 4-round-1 motion here, trying to get it inside to Sally, but haven't been able to do so. Eastern with pretty good hands, making it tough for getting any passing angle in there.
That's Wamsley's assignment right now. Heckendorn to the right for Naus. Foot Renwick on his hip, curled off a screen, and a foul called in the lane. Naus took it all the way to the middle of the lane, and that'll be on the shot.
Yeah, they were running a little set play there for Sally to come off a double screen. They took the drive instead and got himself to the foul line.
As Carter Foot Renwick's second. First attempt for Naus is off the front of the rim. Earlier this year, he became the 12th in Big Spring history to 1,000, and then Sally became the 13th to 1,000 not long after. Second for Naus, it's good. Anytime you get two 1,000-point scores.
I was just going to say that. You don't see that too often. You get two 1,000-point scores in the same year. That's pretty neat there for Big Spring.
And they lead at 33-32, $1:50 left in the third. Here's Lipsius across for Strasbaugh, hands it off, a fake. Foot Renwick steps in, tried to feed the middle. Go to Lipsius up top instead. Sights right side, across to Foot Renwick. Thought about it, now says a hand up. Now Lipsius rifles it left corner, Strasbaugh the kick back. Foot Renwick to the lane, kicks it up top. Lipsius 3, no good. And Martinez had it, jarred loose. Foot Renwick missing, and then Wamsley gets twirled to the floor. Eastern back with it, and a foul on Big Spring, preventing Wamsley from scoring. It is on the putback try, though. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, I was curious as to whether the ref would call that a putback attempt, and they did.
Wamsley's first is good. Number 2 in the league in free throws made and attempted this year. Only Chris Meekin of Littlestown had gone to the line more. Anson Marcos in. Wamsley's second, rattles it home, and a timeout Eastern. 1:20 to go in the third. The Golden Knights back up by a point. 34-33 is the score. And we'll take a break. On the timeout, our coverage presented by WellSpan Sports Medicine. Get same-day orthopedic care for life's sprains, strains, and breaks. Find your nearest WellSpan Urgent Orthopedics location today at wellspan.org/urgentortho. Whether it's fast pitch or slow pitch, the game of softball requires speed, agility, and adaptability from the player. Players need to move quickly and perform in every inning. The right pair of cleats can help.
Flying Feet.
Flying Feet has Mizuno softball cleats in both metal and molded styles. We have cleats for women, men, and children. Try Mizuno cleats at Flying Feet Sports Shoes, 1511 Mount Rose Avenue, York. 34-33, Eastern up, 1:20 to go in the third. Dean, I'm curious, people listening, watching, they're probably nervous. If you're a player in the middle of this game, you've gone through the warm-ups, you've gone through a first half, you're in it now. Are you thinking about any of that, or are you just playing basketball?
I think you're just playing. You get in a game like this where it seems to always be a one-possession, two-possession game. I think you're just playing, kind of get lost in the game a little bit and play each possession.
Big Spring brings it up. And here's Naus. Marcos stepping out, off to Sally, cutting down deep. Wamsley trying to body him. Sally fakes, puts it up, and drains it in close. And we're back on the seesaw again. Big Spring on top.
Yeah, you see that excellent footwork there again from Sally.
Here's Wamsley cutting in deep. Double, little fadeaway. He's got it right baseline. Eastern on top, 36-35.
Little change here in defense. Get a little 1-2-2 half-court action from Eastern.
Wamsley with 10, by the way, all in the third quarter. 35 seconds to go in it. Here's Sally from the foul line. Spinning rejected. Strasbaugh stuffed him, and Walmsley's got the ball. 25 seconds left.
Chance here for Easton to go for the last shot if they want.
Sights with it. Hodge will come up. Now Foot Renwick. Big Spring really extending out. Back for Sights. And out of Foot Renwick again. Tosses to Walmsley. Pull up right elbow. Jumper around and off. Rebound Nouse to half court. A bump from Walmsley. Hodge picks up the loose ball. He heaves it. And it hit the glass just left of the rim. And that ends the third quarter. Eastern on top, 36-35. Trying to win a district title in the next 8 minutes. We're going to the fourth.
When fighting complex cancer, WellSpan Cancer Institute's approach is simple. Bring the most talented minds and most compassionate hearts to our cancer centers across our communities. Across our 5 cancer care locations, we're collaborating with Johns Hopkins Medicine Kimmel Cancer Center to go further. Relentlessly in the lab, courageously during therapy, compassionately by your side. This is cancer care where remission is the mission. I'm Dr. Nick Korgonker. Our collaboration with Johns Hopkins Medicine Kimmel Cancer Center gives WellSpan cancer patients access to valuable resources like clinical trials, second opinions, and advanced genomics. Together, we'll bring the next generation of cancer care to our communities with a dedicated team that cares from the heart. That's fighting cancer together. Learn more at wellspan.org/cancer.
WellSpan also stepping up last minute to bring you the video of this game. They'd already booked the Suburban Girls game since we knew that one local team would advance before Tuesday's semifinal was played. But WellSpan bringing you this one on video as well. Eastern starts the fourth with it and a 1-point lead.
Well, the people watching at home are getting a good one. This has been a great back and forth game. Should be a good fourth quarter.
36-35. There's Foot Renwick. Now comes scurrying up. Foot Renwick tries to go around, maintains the dribble, and a foul called on Aiden Martinez. He tried to jump him and rip it into the open floor. That's his third.
Yeah, more times than not, an official's going to call that when they kind of try to let the player go by him and get him from behind.
I think Strasbaugh might have a cut.
He's thinking, are you kidding me? I'm a football guy. You don't go to the sideline for a little cut.
It might have been the one thing that impressed me the most of the entire football season. He broke a wrist, and a week later he was playing at a different position, simply because he couldn't snap it.
Yeah, and I think because they didn't get him right back on the court, Coach, they had to use a timeout if they were going to try to keep him in the game.
Yeah, well, that tells you what Troy thinks about having him in at this juncture. They'll use the timeout to keep him in. 7:36 to go. Eastern up 36-35. We'll be right back.
Hey athletes, want to take your game to the next level? Join the area's best athletes and coaches at S3 Performance Training. Since 2014, S3 Performance Training has developed many of the best college, high school, and middle school student athletes in South Central Pennsylvania. S3 offers age-appropriate performance training for all participants, including college preparatory strength and conditioning for older advanced athletes. Run faster, jump higher, get stronger, and reduce the risk of injury with S3 Performance Training. S3 Performance Training, located inside Heritage Hills Athletic Club, or visit us online at s3performancetraining.com.
36-35, Eastern on top. Here's Walmsley down low, trying to step through traffic, looking to recover it. Nouse pounces on the loose ball.
Yeah, Walmsley was really effective in the third quarter there. So you see his first touch there in the fourth quarter. There was people all around him when he caught it inside there.
A big spring with it. And on the back cut, it's Martinez off the glass and in and one. They went to the middle. Martinez made his cut from the right baseline. And Big Spring back in front.
Yeah, went to the post, kind of the mid-post area there for Sally. And Eastern York sent a double team. Nice basket cut there by Martinez, able to get the and one.
Martinez, free throw, front rim and off. Rebound to Foot Renwick. Martinez in this district tournament, 26, 10, and 10. Here's Foot Renwick, a three, back rimmed it, rebound, Strassbaugh back in the game. Wamsley to Seitz, left wing, he'll float it across. Out of the right corner for Marcos. Back around, Strassbaugh left side, spinning, defender fell, he puts it up and hits. And Eastern leads 38-37.
Yeah, that's the third or fourth time now Sally's been trying to take that charge. I think the refs are getting a little wise to it. Nice job of letting them play on there.
Hodge driving kick up top. And now they rifle it down low again. And on the overplay, Sally left open for the lay-in.
Yeah. Nice post up and angle there by Sally. And Eastern went for the steal, which didn't get it, which left him open for a wide open layup.
Now he's got 17, 39-38 Big Spring. Here's Foot Renwick with it. And off now to Seitz, steps into a three, it's good! Brady Seitz with his fourth three of the game, 41-39 with 6 minutes to go.
Yeah, Seitz was wanting that one. He was kind of waiting for the pass to come to him. He knew he was open, caught it, shot ready, and let it fly.
Now some dangerous waters for Big Spring. The kick out was well covered, but made it to Naus. With the dribble, he's got Marcos on his hip, gives it up. Now on the right side, Martinez looking for room, and the help defense from Marcos. He's whistled, trying to rip a steal. He almost had it. Sideline set for Big Spring right next to their bench. Jason Creek, the 11th year as head coach, program leader in wins. He looks on. Here's Martinez, a cut down low, and trying to back into Foot Renwick to create space. He does, and he lays it in. We're tied again.
Yeah, just really impressive. Again, footwork here from the freshman. And kind of just backed his way in, really patient. And I tell you, Daryl, Big Spring's a handful to try to guard in their half-court offense.
Yeah, no kidding. 41 all. 5 minutes to go. Wamsley high post, kicked it back around to Marcos. Right corner three. Airballed it. Strassbaugh caught it in a crowd. Now loose. He dives to the floor with Naus. Jump ball. And it's Big Spring possession.
Yeah, really good effort, both teams getting on the floor. Big Spring gets the possession, but Eastern gets, with that hustle, gets the next one.
Lipsy is subbing in.
Tell you, if somebody ever gets a 4-point lead, they're going to think it's a they're breaking away. I mean, it's been unbelievable.
This is when we need Scott's stats for number of lead changes and whatnot.
Yeah.
Now here comes Naus with some speed, sets up right wing, darts it in, ran into the help defense, and the layup spun off. It's a blocking foul though on Eastern, and it was Seitz trying to get planted in front of him.
Yeah, that was just a little clear out there for Big Spring. Put his head down, got to the middle of the lane, and drew the blocking call.
Now they've held Jake Naus to 4 points tonight. He is the other part of their dynamic duo. First free throw good. And Big Spring up a point. Again, this is their winningest season since the mid-90s. They've gotten to states for the first time. Second one missed. Wamsley reels it in. And here comes Eastern. The big man brings it up. Now Marcos to Lipsius, right corner. Heckendorn coming out on him. We'll reverse it around. Marcos at the top. Fires it left side. Strassbaugh dumps it in. Tight quarters. Wamsley got a handle on it and lays it home. Great hands.
Yeah, you said tight quarters. Somehow he's able to corral that pass in and went right back up with it. Quick release.
43-42 Eastern. Now backing down, Sally up against Wamsley, no good. Rebound batted away, Strassbaugh gets to it. Wamsley fires it ahead, Marcos whips it down low, Seitz the layup. Fast break score, and a timeout with 4 minutes to go. Eastern leads 45-42.
Great pitch ahead there from Eastern, which led to a little 2-on-1. Really well executed break. Big time transition bucket there for Eastern.
Does 3 feel like a runaway?
Big Spring called timeout. Like, whoa, it's getting away from us because it got to 3. But yeah, what a game so far, back and forth.
Big Spring with, well, both teams actually with 2 timeouts remaining. Our coverage brought to you by WellSpan. Get same-day orthopedic care for life's sprains, strains, and breaks. Find your nearest WellSpan Urgent Orthopedics location today at wellspan.org/urgentortho. I understand somebody on the YouTube chat wonders why we get excited when Eastern scores. Well, ma'am, we cover the York Adams League.
There we go.
But glad you could tune in and watch. What a game here.
Yeah, credit to both teams. This has been just a really, really good back and forth action.
This is our first ever Big Spring coverage on the station. Been impressed. Here's Nouse, doubled handoff to Hodge, down the lane, takes a tumble. He's called for an offensive foul, and there's Strasbaugh helped up off the deck. He draws the charge.
Yeah, Strasbaugh did a nice job, really getting in the help side and taking that chest to chest. Good call. It's been a well officiated game.
3:46 to play. Eastern with it, up 3. Trying to end this drought on this floor for York area teams and win their first since 2010. Walmsley possessing, gives it to Seitz. And now he starts down the right, has to back tap it, backhand it for Lipsius. Walmsley started a behind the back dribble and a foul on Martinez. All of a sudden, Dean, the one pass was maybe just a little off, and Big Spring trying to crank up the pressure. And Eastern in preservation mode there. They get the foul on Martinez, his 4th.
Look for that little baseline out of bounds play that worked last time. Little screen action for Walmsley to come here to the ball. Or not. Throws to the weak side corner.
Fires it into Walmsley. That works too. Here's Seitz straight away. 3 was short. And a battle for the board. Lipsius had his hands on it. Foul then whistled. It's on Big Spring. I would love to know what the rebounding totals are, but Eastern, I don't think has hurt themselves on the glass.
No, I think they have an advantage, but not a big advantage. I mean, they have a size advantage there, but Big Spring, give them credit, they've really been battling.
Inbound Walmsley patiently spins, shoots, it bounces off. Little mid-post move, Big Spring up the floor, coming down on 3 minutes to play.
Really good look there from Walmsley, just off the back rim.
Here's a drive in, Martinez stumbling, flings it up, he's called for a travel. I think it was Lipsius who had the on-ball defense, and Eastern takes over with 2:58 to play.
Yeah, give Eastern some credit. Last 2 possessions, they've done a good job moving their feet and not letting Big Spring get what they're looking for offensively.
45-42 Eastern. High post, Walmsley turns in, floats it up and hits. 2-score game with 2:40 to play. Walmsley with 14, all in the second half. Now Big Spring with it. Here's Nouse, deep right, a jab step. Can't get free of Marcos, he backs it away. Now starts in to the foul line, trying to draw contact, threw it up, off the back of the rim, offensive board, the putback wouldn't go for Martinez. Walmsley fights to get it free. Up the far sideline, Walmsley, Euro step in, he puts it up and a foul is whistled with 2:06 to play.
Yeah, both teams fighting like crazy on the boards. Eastern was able to come down with it. I like that. Even though they got a 5-point lead, 2 minutes to go, I like that getting out in transition. And good job by Walmsley drawing the block and getting to the foul line.
And his first is up and good. 48-42. What a second half. Second one, got it. And they lead, for all intents and purposes, by 3 scores all of a sudden. Eastern breaking free from that back and forth deadlock. Now trying to finish the job.
Big possession here from Big Spring. They need to try to get one, but
Now it's a tough runner, spun off. Lipsius to the floor. Strasbaugh diving in there, digs it free. Here's Marcos into the front court, whipped it across for sides, back across Marcos, down to Walmsley, up, it's good! And with 1:35 to play, Eastern leads 51-42. 18 for Walmsley, all in the second half. Spin move, Martinez can't hit. And Strasbaugh diving in for the rebound, can't hang on. Big Spring will get another chance on the baseline. 9-point lead, the biggest separation for either team today, and a timeout with 1:20 to play. Eastern 51, Big Spring 42. Golden Knights trying to finish it from Hershey when we come back.
Since 1957, Shiloh Roofing in York has been the gold standard of roofing and repairs. Shiloh Roofing is family-owned and operated, serving York and the surrounding areas. They not only do all kinds of roofing work, but they've expanded into spouting and siding work as well. They handle all of their customers' needs, and they now also offer financing. Give them a call today, 717-764-1269 for Shiloh Roofing in York.
You are on York's only locally owned station and the only place for local sports. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
1:20 to play. Eastern is pulled ahead by 9. Dean, watching up here, how have they done it?
Yeah, really good execution. I give them credit defensively. They really stepped up and kept the offensive player out front, made it hard to get in the lane, and then we're getting rebounds and then attacking. Got some really good transition opportunities in the last 3 minutes. So I give them credit for still looking to attack and transition, even with a 5-7 point lead, because they built it up to a 9-point lead now with a minute 20. Really good execution on both ends.
Hodge, baseline inbound, quick three. Sally would not go on the right wing. Rebound goes out, and it's off Big Spring. Eastern ball with 1:16 to go. We have a bird's eye view of their student section across the way. They're going nuts. Big Spring will bring Alan Walker in. He played maybe a minute in the first half. That's for Martinez, who's got 4 fouls. They get him off, and they're throwing the home run. Walmsley runs it down. He jams it. Carter Walmsley, the two-hand slam, maybe the exclamation point. 53-42, a minute 5 to play. He goes for a steal, nearly had that. Now here is Naus forcing one up. A travel is called. Marcos the defense, and the Golden Knights can feel it with 58 seconds to play.
I'll tell you, I really like the fact that Eastern's looking deep. Big Spring came out, with a full court press on the ball. A lot of teams aren't going to look to throw deep there, and they went with the home run pass, and Walmsley finished it the way with a big-time jam.
Lipsius with the cannon. He threw it. Now ball stolen. Now Scott there. Big Spring with it. 45 seconds. A three. Sally right side off the mark. Rebound to Heckendorn. Steps in and puts it back. And a timeout with 40.1 to play. 30-second timeout, 53-44. So Dean, again, Eastern at one point this year, they were on a 3-5 stretch in January. They went 15-7 in the regular season. They struggled on the road. That was kind of the story. They lost back-to-back games 3 different times. Strasbaugh had a period where he was unavailable. It seemed like it might be a disappointing winner in Wrightsville. Fast forward a month and a half later, and look what we have here. It's the Eastern York Golden Knights, the 5 seed, trying to get the monkey off the back of the York Adams League and get their first district title in 14 years.
Yeah, what an awesome story. And like you said, it was kind of a windy road for them this year. Some ups and downs, but got to give them a ton of credit. They stuck together as a team, stuck together as a group, and here they are 40 seconds away from a district championship. So they're not thinking about all that right now. They're just thinking about, we got to execute, we got to get the ball in, no turnovers, get to the foul line, get the ball in the hands of your guys you want shooting the fouls and make your foul shots, and they want to finish this thing out. Then they'll start thinking about all that fun stuff.
40.1. Walmsley goes deep again. Lipsius throws it. Had to come back for the ball. It's intercepted. Right side, a quick three. Sally, and it's good. Well, Big Spring pulled a miracle in the semis. It's 53-47. It's into Walmsley. He's doubled and spends his dribble. He's got sights open ahead. Fires it down the floor, and Strasbaugh going for the layup. Gets hit midair. He's fouled. 20.3 to play. And if he can just make one of them, it'd be a 3-score game again.
I'll tell you what, Strasbaugh was trying to go for the dunk there, and fortunate got some contact there underneath, which sent him to the foul line.
And Strasbaugh, his first is up. It's good. Carter Foote Renwick said that he was a beast growing up when it came to basketball. He focused on football when he got to high school, but here he is. Second one for the senior. He got it. It's 55-47. Up 8. Sights at midcourt and a foul.
Yeah, they were okay with that.
Yep.
They had a foul to give, so they kind of wanted to stop the momentum there. Good coaching.
16.2 to play. Tavon Hodge will inbound in front of the table. Got it in. Now fires right side. A three for Martinez. He rattles it in. And a timeout, Big Spring. Shades of what they did Tuesday night. And it's 55-50 with 10 seconds to go. What they did at Fleetwood was just unheard of. They were down 11, under 2 minutes to go. Fleetwood was trying to get back here for the second straight year. And then Sally made 4 threes, and Nouse made one more, all in the final 2 minutes. And they came back and absolutely stunned Fleetwood to get here. And we're down to 10 seconds here. Eastern, knock on wood, is still in pretty good shape, Dean, but this Big Spring team, my goodness, do they never give up.
Never give up, playing it to the end. Good execution. That was a really nice set play there, and to get the three. And still got to execute if you're Eastern, because it's obvious Big Spring is going to play it till it says 0.0. Tip your cap to them.
Now Lipsius will be the inbounder at his own end line.
Yeah, I think you're going to see Big Spring try to sell out and deny everything here and try to get a 5-second count. If you don't get the 5-second count, they're going to need the foul right away.
And they are over the limit. Now Lipsius, it's into Walmsley. He holds it and absorbs the foul. They were trying to rip the ball out. Eventually had to foul, 7.5 to go. They got Heckendorn for his third.
I'll tell you, Daryl, Big Spring's out of timeouts, so difference between college and high school is that clock doesn't stop on a made basket, so it's going to help Eastern's cause here for sure.
Eastern fans chanting MVP for Walmsley. His first bounces out. Tell you what, if they finish it, he might at least have a Parma Pizza Player of the Game award. Here's the second. It is a rounded off. Rebound Heckendorn.
It's okay. Nothing Big Spring can do since they don't have any timeouts left.
And Nouse misses from deep, and the horn sounds, and that's it. The Eastern York Golden Knights, for the 4th time in school history and the first since 2010, are District 3 champions.
What a game. Credit to both teams, back and forth all the way. And Eastern just kind of pulled out with about 4 minutes to go, made a little bit of run, and Big Spring battled back. This was a heck of a game. Credit to both teams. And York County got off that snide there, Daryl.
What a joy to be here and see it. Eastern wins it 55-50. And a team that was struggling through the first half of the year, 3rd place in its division, lost in the league quarterfinals. That's the team that ends the skid for the York Adams League up here on this floor, and they get it done as the 5 seed heading into this tournament.
Yeah, if you ask people in the middle of the year, talk about York County teams with a chance to win a district championship, there are a lot of teams out there, and I don't think Eastern would have been at the top of the list with a lot of them, but that just goes to show you how the course of a season has its ups and downs. It's a roller coaster season, and you get playing good at the right time, and you believe in each other, and this is the result.
55-50, they win. District champs, they will get a home game in states. Big Spring gets its silvers. They go to 19-6. Eastern 18-8. And a lot of things came together. They got used to the system. Strasbaugh came back. I don't know how many rebounds he had today, Dean, but it was a big difference.
For sure. He's a load around the basket and works really hard at it. Big time addition to the team for sure.
And then Walmsley, he's a star in these parts, and he was held scoreless in the first half, but flat out dominated the second half. You would know better than me what they did to take him out of the first half. Whatever it was, they didn't have an answer in the second half.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there was any sort of special adjustment from either team, really, and Walmsley got himself some good looks in the first half and probably would tell you a lot of those shots he normally makes. Credit to him for not hanging his head, and went a little bit stronger in the second half with some of those shots around the basket and was able to finish a bunch of them, and he was really good. He was really good on both ends of the floor, and I can think some times too where he got some big time defensive rebounds and led the break, got it out there where they didn't outlet it and they were just going, and to me that was one of the differences too in that stretch. Some really good transition buckets from Eastern.
Well, they win it. It's their 4th district title, their first since 2010 when they beat Lancaster Catholic up here. And they returned the following year, lost a rematch. They got here in 2016, lost to Bishop McDevitt. Here for the first time in 8 years, they get here in Troy Sauer's first year at Eastern, and he's presenting the guys with their golds. It is his 5th District 3 title as a head coach. He had 3 at York High, 1 with the Spring Grove girls in 2021, which they actually won that one at home. That was coming off the COVID year, and teams weren't going up here or traveling as much. But boy, what an effort! And the game was just stuck on, you know, a 1-point score or almost tied for so much of the game. What was the difference in the 4th in your mind, Dean, with Eastern dislodging and breaking free?
Yeah, I really thought we were headed to a last possession game the way the game was playing out. I think it started on the defensive end of the floor, and Eastern kind of just ramped up a little bit, guarded some of Big Spring's actions. And they have some really impressive actions. They're hard to guard on the half-court offense. Got some stops, and that kind of led to some transition opportunities. I think Big Spring, once it got to 3 and 5, a little bit, maybe got a little bit away from what they did so well throughout the course of the game, maybe forced a couple shots, but not being really critical of anything they've done. They were a really impressive group and played good from start to finish.
You think Justin Strasbaugh is happy that he listened to his teammates' pleas to come out and play basketball?
Not sure if Justin's happier or his teammates are happier or the coaches or Wrightsville, whoever. Everybody's happy that he's out there because he certainly adds an addition to the team and was a big part of their success in this championship for sure.
Yeah. I don't know if you'd call it a Cinderella. They were the 5 team. I mean, this is what they believed their potential was when the season started. They went through some speed bumps along the way. You don't see a lot of 5 seeds get here and win it, but Eastern peaked at the right time. This is a day that they'll never forget. It started with a police escort and a send-off from fans leaving Wrightsville as Walmsley takes the District 3 championship trophy over to the student section. And you can only imagine what the return to Wrightsville might be like tonight.
Yeah, maybe they'll get an escort back, but that's really neat. That's really neat for the kids, and something that they'll remember forever. And hoisting the trophy there and hanging out with the student section, memories of a lifetime.
Oh man, The York Suburban girls are taking center stage next. They're watching that celebration down from the tunnel as they make their way out toward the floor for warm-ups and maybe some York Adams League inspiration for their game coming up. And they all greet Eric Sowers, who was one of their assistant coaches, followed Troy to Eastern. But Eric had been with the Suburban girls previously. And I don't know if you noticed it, Dean, because you were on your way down to catch up with Jess Weaver at halftime, but it caught my eye when the Sowers, the Golden Knight players had gone into the locker room, and then the coaching staff a minute or so later followed, and the entire Suburban team was like pumping their fists for them, clapping, giving them encouragement. They were down 3 at the half at that point, but it was kind of cool, one York Adams team rooting for the other to get it done, and already a special day up here for our league, and Suburban will try to make it back-to-back next.
Yeah, that's really neat to see. The county teams pulling for each other, and I'm sure there's a lot of other York County teams that were pulling for Eastern, and happy to see them get the win, and we'll be doing the same here for York Suburban.
Wow, Gary Sutton, who's going to be doing TV for the boys' 6A game tonight, he is the best-dressed man in almost any building that he walks into. Certainly here at Giant Center he is. He's down there congratulating Troy Sowers, who's now doing the ABC 27 post-game interview. And as Eastern's celebration sort of makes its way in all different directions, the Suburban girls huddle up and get set to take the floor for warm-ups here in just a couple of minutes. So we'll take a break here between games. Our coverage just getting started. It is Eastern 55, Big Spring 50, the final in the boys 4A championship. The Golden Knights get it done. We'll take a break. Post-game on our first game broadcast is coming up. Our coverage presented by WellSpan. Get same-day orthopedic care for life's sprains, strains, and breaks. Find your nearest WellSpan Urgent Orthopedics location today at wellspan.org/urgentortho. Back to Giant Center in a moment.
If you've been thinking of going to college and you would like to play sports when you get there, join our team. Earn a Penn State degree and continue to play the sports you love. 6 collegiate sports are now available, including baseball, soccer, men's basketball, women's softball, and women's volleyball. For more information, check out our website at PennStateYorkSports.com. Once again, that's PennStateYorkSports.com.
Want to take your game to the next level? Join the area's best athletes and coaches at S3 Performance Training. Since 2014, S3 Performance Training has developed many of the best college, high school, and middle school student athletes in South Central Pennsylvania. S3 offers age-appropriate performance training for all participants, including college preparatory strength and conditioning for older advanced athletes. Run faster, jump higher, get stronger, and reduce the risk of injury with S3 Performance Training. S3 Performance Training, located inside Heritage Hills Athletic Club, or visit us online at s3performancetraining.com.
We get one life. Why not live your best life by feeling your best? Body by Barker can help. Our licensed clinicians at Body by Barker bring an innovative approach to common ailments like weight loss and hormone imbalance. Improve your energy, mood, weight, sleep, libido, and overall quality of life. Body by Barker is family-owned, and we've personally benefited from the therapies we offer. And we're local on Carlisle Road in York. It's easy to register and set up your first appointment. Just go to bodybybarker.com and start living your best quality of life today.
Hello, this is Darren Bonaquisti, your friendly Parma pizza guy. Stop in here at Parma Pizza where we have amazing and appetizing food. Make sure you try our pretzel dough strombolis, best in town. We also have our daily lunch specials, and we're open for dine-in, pickup, and delivery options also. Visit us at 476 East Main Street in Dallastown or call 501-5608. Visit online at parmapizzaandgrill.com. Parma Pizza and Grill. Pizza so great, you'll scrape your plate.
Hunters Hill Orthodontics is a longtime staple in the orthodontic care community. With 3 convenient locations in York and Dillsburg, our practice's top priority is to provide you with the highest quality orthodontic care, offering conventional braces and Invisalign in a friendly, comfortable environment. Check us out on Facebook or our website at www.drgregbennett.com. Hunters Hill Orthodontics. We've got your smile.
Today, it seems everybody is offering a discount on car insurance, but at what price? Reduced protection, impersonal service. At State Farm, you can earn discounts and still get full service and dependable protection from the world's largest car insurer. See me, Trish Hauser, 1865 Susquehanna Trail North, York, for the State Farm multiple line discount. With State Farm, you get an agent you can depend on and an insurance company you can trust. For the details on State Farm's multiple line discount, see me, Trish Hauser.
Ready to make a move? The Kevin Murphy team at Keller Williams Keystone can help find the perfect property for you. With 15 plus years in real estate, Kevin's team is hands-on throughout the entire process of buying or selling your home. Visit teamkevinmurphy.com for a fast property search, custom neighborhood market report, and instant property valuation. Kevin is a local guy with local roots, helping friends and families with all of their real estate needs. The Kevin Murphy team at Keller Williams Keystone wishes good luck to the teams of the York Adams League. Visit Kevin online at teamkevinmurphy.com.
You are on York's first station, celebrating 90 years on the air. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Oh, what a game in the boys 4A final. Eastern pulls away in the 4th. Game was about as tight as could be up till that point, and the Golden Knights win it 55-50. Daryl Henry, Dean Gamber back with you post-game for our first game here on these outlets, WOYK and the GameTimePA stream. Eastern District champs. And we'll take a look at final stats, leading scores. Carter Wamsley led the way with 20, all in the second half. He was the star that he is when they needed him most. Brady Seitz with 14. He had 4 threes. And he was the one that kind of got him going right from the jump. Justin Strasball with 13, bunch of rebounds. Simon Lipsius with 5. Carter Foot Renwick hit a 3. And finished with 3. And for Big Spring, Aiden Sally got his. He had 20. Aiden Martinez had 15. But a huge key today, Dean, was for Eastern to make life difficult on Sally or Nouse or both. Sally finished with 20. Jake Nouse only 5. So I believe Foot Renwick was on Nouse most of the time. Yep. So again, huge kudos to that guy. Doesn't always lead their team in scoring, but a huge part of what they do.
Yeah, that's just a huge part of the game. They did a good job defending him, and those are the little things that you don't see in the box score, but when it comes winning and losing, those are big differences in the game.
Your thoughts on Parma Pizza Player of the Game honors for Game 1?
Yeah, got to go Wamsley, right? He was fantastic in the second half and really was the difference in the game.
Well, again, the stars need to shine brightest, I guess, when things like this are on the line, and he did.
Yeah.
And I thought, Dean, maybe it was a good thing that they were only down 3 at halftime and he had not scored yet.
Yeah, for sure. And like I said, in the first half, it's not like he wasn't out there, wasn't doing what he was doing. He just had some shots that he normally makes that just didn't fall, and they were falling for him in the second half, and really picked it up really at both ends of the floor. And what a half.
Yeah, really. Well, Eastern wins it 55-50. State's up next. The guys still doing all of their post-game media interviews down to our right. And meanwhile, York Suburban and Northern York are out for warm-ups for our second game coming up. So we'll take a quick break. One championship has been won by the York Adams League today. York Suburban will try to make it 2, and we'll transition to pregame for the Trojans and the Polar Bears. Girls 5A final coming up. Our coverage presented by WellSpan Sports Medicine. Get same-day orthopedic care for life's sprains, strains, and breaks. Find your nearest WellSpan Urgent Orthopedics location today at wellspan.org/urgentortho.